We are on the road and heading north to explore the Canadian wilderness and the angling opportunities that it offers. Our destination is Camp Quetico on Evil Lake in Ontario, Canada. This camp is known for walleye, northern pike, lake trout, and smallmouth bass. Their motto here is "Fishing is believing," because you won't believe how incredible the fishing is until you experience it for yourself. We're going to put that motto to the test as we target those smallmouth on this edition of Fisherman's Digest. Welcome to Camp Quetico, Ontario, Canada. This drive-in fishing lodge is nestled in a magnificent Canadian wilderness setting that offers access to over 40 different lakes. For our first morning of fishing here, we're heading out onto Evil Lake looking to tangle with some smallmouth bass. Joining John on the boat today is Matt, a local guide here at Camp Quetico. With years of experience, he knows the waters and the best spots to seek out those smallmouth and hopefully get us hooked up. That local knowledge and experience may well come in handy as we're met with conditions that are somewhat less than ideal.
Day one, haven't even made a cast here at Camp Quetico. Today we're going to show you how to deal with not the best circumstances. So water temp is 55 degrees, definitely not fishing bedding fish. We're going to do some searching today. 48 degree air temperature, 55 degree water temp. I'm going to start with a cutterworm. I'm going to have a wacky right next to me in case I get a big follower, and we're going to be working pre-spawn edges for cruising fish that are looking for places to do a bed. Cutterworm is a great search bait. Stay tuned here from Camp Quetico. One of the little tips I'll give you right off the bat is I take a strike it and I put a little chartreuse color on the back of this little cutter tail. And I tell you what, guys, it adds fish to the boat. This is a garlic chartreuse. It's called Spike It. It works. It really, on days where you need help getting bites, it helps you. I am ready there, Maddie.
Okay, I'll go push you up there.
Fish. Again, like we said, Matt's won't even net this one. So what we're doing is again, using the cutterworm just as a search bait. Nice little baby fish. And the cool thing about this cutterworm is you can put it back together just like that. And she's good to go. Totally weedless, and it's a good search bait. A lot of people will throw a swim bait here. I'll throw a cutterworm because I can pause a cutterworm super easily. Fish on. Oh yeah, nice one. Maddie's got one. That might be a netter, man. Oh no.
I was just popping it through off some boulders and he came up and smashed it.
Yeah, awesome fish. Good job, Matt. Fish on. I had a follower and turned away. Always have, look at this. Always have a wacky ready. Isn't that right, Matt?
Yeah.
Always have a wacky ready when you get a follower. Low 50s, air temp 48 degrees. You see me all bundled up. This is some of the best pre-spawn fishing anywhere in the world up here at Camp Quetico. Beautiful fish. We'll let them go right here. Awesome colors. Healthy fish here at Camp Quetico. Stay tuned. Boy, he really is defending that territory now. It's too hard to see on a dark day as to what he is. I don't know if it's a big rock bass or what, but I'm gonna hit right off the edge of that rock. There's clearly some activity in there. And that's the cool thing now. I could stop with this cutterworm and I can really slow it down. Oh, something smashed at that time. You saw what happened there is I stopped it. See, that's the beauty of the cutterworm versus, oh my, this is Matt, this is a real one. And he nipped at me twice, and I just kept swimming by that rock. And at some point, ladies and gentlemen, he decided that he didn't want me swimming by him anymore. And there's a perfect example. Look at the way that fish hit that, right in the roof of the mouth. You can't get a better shot than that right there. Cutterworm fish, swim baiting on these early season fish. They're not bedding, but they're definitely just moving towards major rock formations. Beautiful, beautiful fish. That's an awesome example of the type of fish that you can catch with this cutterworm. And the beauty, boom, I am back in business. That's all it took. And Brett will show you again. You've got a nice rock formation in a back bay, and you can just cast that, fan cast that multiple different directions. See, and you see, I'm just reeling along, and you can pause wherever you want. Whoa, pause, tick. Here you go, Maddie. Another nice one. Tell you what, guys. Matt will take that off and hold it up for you. That's what you gotta just do. You gotta add this cutterworm to your arsenal. First thing Maddie said to me when we got in the boat, and show that one off while I'm talking, is you got that cutterworm? That thing works, doesn't it, Matt?
Yeah, it's good. It's a really good search bait.
Awesome. Nice, right there. Just tip high when you're running this search bait. Just tip high. You can pause it. Oh, there was a tick, sure enough. That's what's so important about this type of a bait. You can pause this. I'm running a 16th ounce weight, so it's not gonna get really down and into anything.
You want the net for that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're handling these fish nice and easy, even though they're really cold water fish, because we don't want to hurt fish. And that ego net, that you can take it right off, Matt, and just show them to people. And again, that cutterworm right in the lip. That ego net with a full rubber webbing really is easy on the slime on these fish, so it keeps them in great shape. So guys, when you're struggling to get bites, and the search bait draws them in, but you can't get bites, one of the best things to do is to put baits on that mimic what's already in the system. So I caught a fish or two on my purple haze, but this Bama craw imitates an early season crayfish, and there's nothing that bass dislike more when they're attempting to go look for bedding areas and starting to make a bed than crayfish. Crayfish come and they drive them crazy. So throwing something out there that looks like a crayfish will get you bites. Let's see if I can produce a bite on the first cast. Oh, I don't know. Feels kind of bassy to me. This is gonna jump. This is a big one. All these points, guys. All these points and shorelines in these back bays. When you come up to a place like Camp Quetico, they are all prime time spots to fish. Maddie will show you that one right there.
The Bama craw.
Bama craw. You like that bait, don't you, Matt?
Yeah, it imitates crayfish really well, and the bass just can't stand it.
Yeah, it's a perfect, it's almost like, yeah, another nice 2.5 pounder. Matt, it's almost like a Ned rig on steroids, you know?
Yeah.
Boom! It vanished. Just was saying it. When you're tracking a bait on long casts, I mean, one of the best ways to know you have a fish before you even feel the tick is just your white bait is gone. It's like all of a sudden gone. There's a perfect example of just long cast search baiting with a cutterworm. Again, not a great big fish, right, Matt? But certainly healthy.
Yeah. The cutterworm works good along the rock banks and along the weeds.
Thank you, Matt.
No
So
problem.
Matt's been guiding for a number of years here for Camp Quetico. And I think one of the things that makes this camp so special is the fact that you got local knowledge guys that take you to right areas of water that can put you in a good shoreline. You know, like right now, you know, we're not sight fishing, as you saw, and I'll make another cast. We're just making, and you might bump me in just a little so I can get close to shore, Maddie. But again, we can't see anything on this dark day, and in this dark black water, Brett will show you this water we're dealing with is like jet black. So having that white bait on, you know, getting into back cove areas, you know, where you're just able to track your bait and make casts, it's the key to having a successful guided adventure in Camp Quetico. Good basket cast. Yeah, not a big fish. But an acrobatic fish. This one we can just grab right like that. And I'll tell you what, when you make that drive and you come and you make casts and all of a sudden, back us up, Matt, and you make those casts and you get those fish, I'm sorry, there's nothing better than sitting on a boat surrounded by cedar trees and seeing bald eagles all over the place. And man, oh man, awesome, awesome stuff.
Today I can't even make a cast.
Whoa. And you see it again right here, Brett showing you just a tremendous looking piece of rock. And so you're just making exploratory casts and you get rewarded with just awesome fish here. Let me show this thing off. That sucker. Look at that. You want a still shot of why you need cutterworms in your box? Right there. Right there. There's something about big smallies. Awesome. Whoa. You were right. I got ticked and I made a cast in there with my cutter and couldn't get hit. And I threw this Bama craw wacky in there, Bama craw 0. This, guys, is a real one. Follow-up fish. Yeah, that's a follow-up slug, Camp Quetico slug. That right there is what enticed him. Bama craw 0, right in the snoot. Look at that fish. Beautiful fish. Oh, I was wrong. I was wrong. Oh, these fish are strong. Oh. Hold that up with a big smile, Matt. That is a Camp Quetico normal fish right there, right, Matt?
Yeah.
That's just a normal fish. We didn't even get 100 yards down this first bay, and we had a nice one. Easy release for Captain Matt after he shows you that fish off again. Beautiful.
Right down under the log.
Camp Quetico is located on Eva Lake in Ontario, Canada, and it promises the fishing trip of a lifetime. This angling paradise has access to over 40 lakes, each and every one of them renowned for fantastic fishing. You've seen the Camp Quetico smallmouth fishery, but these waters are also stocked with walleye, northern pike, and lake trout, making it an ideal destination for anglers of all levels. The camp itself offers a range of cabin styles with modern comforts, including 4-piece bathrooms, air conditioning, and satellite TV. Perfect for a cozy, relaxing retreat after a day out on the lake. The on-site dining room serves up delicious homemade meals featuring hearty breakfasts and satisfying dinners to keep everyone well-fueled for their adventures. Beyond fishing, Camp Quetico offers amenities like a sauna, hot tub, a beach, and a dock, giving guests plenty of ways to unwind and enjoy the surroundings. Camp Quetico is known for its commitment to exceptional service and hospitality and has earned high praise from visitors. Many return year after year for memorable fishing experiences in a pristine Canadian setting. At Camp Quetico, their motto is "Fishing is believing," because you won't believe how incredible the fishing is here until you experience it for yourself. To find out more and to plan your own Camp Quetico fishing adventure, go to campquetico.ca.
There's one. That's a better one.
Good job. Way to go, Matt. Nice one. Matt got sick of me catching him. Ooh, Matty, that's a nice one. I left mine sit on the ground. Look at this, Brett.
You got one too?
Oh yeah. I left my bait just sit on the ground. Well, I was watching Matt catch it, and all of a sudden, my bait's swimming away. That's crazy. You okay, Matt?
Yeah, I missed it. You ought to grab the net for you. I tried to double it. Oh, God.
Yeah. You want awesome smallmouth fishing? Matt, awesome day, brother.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good day.
Awesome day. Look at these. Camp Quetico smallmouth. Thanks very much to Barry and Tam for awesome accommodations and awesome experience. No matter when you come to Camp Quetico, you'll have success like this. Beautiful. Beautiful. I can't stop casting. I'm gonna keep fishing.